Hey, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and today I'm here with my beautiful wife, Kristina.
Hello, everyone.
And we're going to do sort of an end-of-the-year recap on the most popular songs to learn on guitar in 2024 and going forward into 2025. And just to be clear, these songs aren't necessarily from the year 2024. Many of them are classics that I'm sure you'll love and recognize. And today, we basically just want to show you what they're all about, what you can learn from them, and, have a little fun playing them.
Hey, so if you're new to the channel and you enjoy learning guitar with James, now would be a great time to hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified of future lessons. And don't forget to grab your free copy of the Good Guitarist ebook. There's a link down below for that.
Thanks for the plugs. Anyways, we have 6 tunes for you today, and coming in at number 6.
Step outside, 'cause summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can't wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Soul slides away. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say.
So the reason why I think this one's an awesome one to learn, it's especially good for more intermediate players because it has a lot of stuff in it, but it flows so well. It's so easy to remember the tune because every part is memorable. For me, this was my introduction to the diminished chord. Side the fireplace, take that look from off your face. And there's just so many cool things in it. The F minor chord. So I start a revolution from my bed. These are things that you find in so many songs. And when you're like ear training, they're so recognizable. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's, switching from an F into an F minor. I heard that in Don't Look Back in Anger. It's just such a tight tune. Like, let's just face it, this song is killer. We play it at literally every one of our gatherings. Like, this is always like the highlight because all our friends know it, playing piano and, rock it out.
Do you think that the song made a comeback because of the reunion tour that's going to happen later this year?
Well, for me, Oasis never went away, but definitely I do notice a lot more people are into it now, like with the shows coming up and everything.
Apparently it was really hard to get tickets. Like, maybe leave a comment below if you lucked out and got a ticket to this iconic show.
Yeah, if you paid like...
Well, maybe they did. Maybe they just got lucky,
Maybe
right?
you got lucky and got some tickets somehow, but yeah, it's crazy nowadays with how much shows are.
So the next song we're going to do is Linger by the Cranberries, and it's a 4-chord wonder.
Remember when I taught this on my channel? I mentioned that it's useful to learn the intro, and this is a great time to play it. When the other person who's going to sing is looking up the lyrics, you just play that little intro.
Holding her hand, is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Is it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
And this one's great for getting other people to play along because it's just 4 chords. The actual complicated part, in my opinion, is the melody and the singing. So you definitely have to have somebody that's very familiar with the song. But like when you're just laying down the rhythm, playing 4 chords, others can join in pretty easily, even if they're not that great, and you get that connection because that's what music's all about. It's not about everybody being a rock star, right? Also, this has like a real cool like 16th note strumming thing if you are more advanced. Like, it has a lot of elements at different levels so everybody can kind of play together. That's what I really like for this one. Next up is Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley.
Wise men say only fools falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
And this one's awesome because it uses a lot of the basic chord shapes. It's great for starting finger picking because it uses that beautiful ascending and descending pattern that you find in so many songs, like Everybody Hurts, this song, Unchained Melody, you know, that really classic vibe. As far as like playing with other people, it's pretty easy to harmonize. Like I'm not great at it and I'm just kind of making stuff up here. Hopefully it's sounding
It's
decent.
also slower. Like a slower song is easier to jump in.
Yeah, and you can just totally, you know. So it's just really awesome. Like if so, and for how simple it is, it's a good way. Like if somebody's like, "Oh, you're learning guitar? Can you show me something?" You know, we all, I don't know, I don't like when that happens, but you know, this is a good one to play.
I think like don't fear the slow songs. Like slow doesn't equal boring, right? Because like I think that like
it's very beautiful.
You know, sometimes people think like, oh, I just gotta, you know, get everyone riled up with like a fast song, and they, you know.
Which you do have to do sometimes.
Sometimes
That's what
there's
Don't
a
Look
time
Back in
for
Anger
that.
is for.
There's a time
That's
for that.
what
There's
that
also
one-
a time to be like, you know, slow, reflective, and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Have like a balanced set.
Couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You flow like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. And I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts.
And you may have noticed that we naturally each, even though we're reading the same chord chart, we played it in a different way. Like I noticed she was using the B bar chord and I was taking the easy road. I was playing like a B7 chord. And then she was playing the C minor bar chord and I was doing my little trick that I initially figured out when I taught that Mariah Carey Christmas song. I don't, going up here, just taking the C shape and going up 1, 2, 3 frets, muting the thinnest and thickest strings. That makes a C minor sound. And when she played that chord and I played this chord, let's play it 1, 2. It sounds great together, right? You know, so it kind of, by us playing different things, adds more color to the song, makes a fuller sound. And it also shows you how, you know, if you play my beginner version of it, which I don't even know if I've made a lesson for this yet.
Probably have.
I've
Like 800
Yeah,
videos.
something like that. But, you know, you can play this song without bar chords, which a lot of the time when you look up the tune, that's what it has, right? So people of different levels can play this one together. That's kind of like the theme of a lot of these songs, right? It's playing music with others because that's what makes you play more and get better faster. You could even do power chords. You could do this on day one. Like you could show your friends at the party how to do that, right? There's so many places to grow. You can arpeggiate. And if you want to play in a band, you gotta know this song.
So this next song is a newer one. It's Wildflower by Billie Eilish.
Which I'm not a newer music kind of person, but this one does have a lot of great stuff to learn in it. Let's just take a quick look at it.
Fell out of love when you broke my heart. She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her. Only made us closer.
Now, I'm not necessarily into newer music myself. I love the classics. I feel like those melodies just pop more and like the songs say a lot more. But with that said, as far as learning guitar, this one's cool because it has really cool jazz chords. It's really repetitive, so you can focus on those colorful chord shapes that are quite easy to switch between. And also that strumming pattern. And the strumming pattern ends with a couple muted strokes, so it's easy to switch into the next chord. Like, I went chaka, and I switched during that time. So it kind of gives you like that extra switching time. It's nice and slow.
Yeah. I mean, for a pop star, I like how Billie Eilish's songs have some variation in harmony and like the different chords used, as opposed to just using the same 4 chords over and over like a lot of other pop stars.
Yeah. And that's I guess why I kind of, I chose this tune for this otherwise classic heavy list. And speaking of classics, finally, at number 1, this is the most popular song to learn on guitar this year, next year, the year after that.
10 years ago.
20 and it's going to keep its spot for years to come. And I know we pumped this song up. I'm going to be real here. She has to pull out her phone and look up the lyrics to it because she never actually sang it before.
I feel like it's pretty wordy, though, in my defense.
And she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor, and I heard them say, "Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find us here."
So that was very realistic, messing up the words a little bit, and I had to kind of follow along. But that's what it's all about, right? It's all fun, This is real life. This isn't all rehearsed and fake. Anyways, as far as the song goes, I don't know what needs to be said about it, right? It's a super cool chord progression. You can put on a capo and play it with super easy chords. It has that cool intro. It has everything. People love to hear it. It's so easy to get sing-alongs out of this one. Just try to not sing along when the chorus comes in.
Yeah.
If you have like a big jam going, electric guitars and stuff, this song has the most killer leads. It's awesome. I have tutorials and stuff for this. You can see links if you do want to learn it.
This song is great too for like if you have people that want to play along, but they don't play an instrument. You have like a tambourine or something like that, like the percussion.
You should always have an egg shaker. Every house needs an egg shaker.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little rundown. For complete lessons, not just for these songs, but for everything that you need to know in order to get good at guitar as quickly as possible. You'll find that all on my channel here. If you subscribe, it'll be a lot easier for you to take part in all that.
And if you enjoy learning guitar with James, or maybe just want to treat yourself this Christmas and get something that's actually going to teach you how to play guitar the way you want to play it, James has a ton of courses that do that. And I must say, they actually work. Like, I was a person that could not play a bar chord for like 5 years.
I broke the...
And I actually can do it now. Like, I can do it for real. And I had no hope before I met James, and he was like, do it this way. And I was skeptical, and I was like, oh, it works. So, we have 2 young kids, and I barely have time to do anything. So I relate to you if you don't have a lot of time. It's just 15 minutes here and there with his courses, and you'll get a lot better just like being consistent with that time.
And since it's December right now, it's the holiday season, I might just have something special for you or a loved one. So, if you enjoy learning guitar with me, please check that out. Otherwise, don't forget to grab your copy of my free ebook and have a wonderful and safe holiday season. Merry Christmas.
I was special,
Is it freaking?
so very special.
It's very is the
Okay,
radio
very
edit.
is the-
It's
okay, I get it,
very
I get it.
no F-bombs on my
Okay,
channel.
all right, here. Here. Let's do it.